Nej, også. Nu skal jeg lugte.
Bare så længe du lugter af det.
Gå live. Jeg håber ikke, der er copyright på det her fede. Jeg slukker for baggrundsmusikken. Der er sikkert copyright på lortet. Det plejer der altid at være.
Hvor fanden er der ikke copyright musik?
Jeg hader simpelthen at spille der copyright musik. Hvorfor kan de ikke bruge
non-copyright musik? Jeg havde spillet, der bruger copyright musik, og ikke får tilladelse af musikudgiveren til at bruge det i deres spil, hvor det er i orden for dem, der optager det.
Ja, men de har tilladelse til at bruge det, men vi, der optager det, har ikke tilladelse til at bruge det. Det er derfor, de skal bare have brug fra public domain. Hvis de gør det, så er det tilladt for alle at bruge. Det er så meget nummer. Hvad var det, jeg tænkte på? Det kan jeg huske nu. Jo, det kan jeg huske nu. Does the mic work? Yes, the mic works. The mic works. Maybe I should do this so there is a more boost on the front mic. Okay, maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too much. That looks fine. That looks fine. That looks fine. I think that looks fine. Can I hear myself? Come on, talk. I wanna hear myself.
Og velkommen tilbage til i går.
Wanna hear myself. Does the mic work? Yes, the mic works.
Hvem der unmute dig selv?
Works. Maybe I should do this so there is a more boost on the front mic. Okay. I think that works. Look like it works. That works. And now in the game we just... Oh, I need to have this one open so I can see the stream itself and the chat. And this one open so I can see if it's not lagging too much. Now I can see the chat and I can see what OBS. I can see the stream. So now it should work. Oh, it's been so fucking long since I last played a fucking Marginal game. It's been, I think it's been closely to a year. I usually play a lot of Marginal game. I like Marginal game. It's a good game to sit down with likes and read some good stories. But if I really couldn't get myself together to play one because I played so many games, so I just feel like not another one. They end up feel the same, even though the story is different. They like reading a book. The books are different, the stories are different, and every book is different. But if you love to read, then it's no problem. But if you don't really fancy reading them much, then it can feel really dry to do it, if that make any sense. I love Marginal game as the game itself, but the game are made so similar. There is no really difference between the story and the art, so they just feel like you're playing the same game over and over again, just in different versions, if that makes sense. And that's why I kind of took a break from it, because it just got too much. But I will try to get into it again, because I kind of like Marginal game, and there is many good Marginal out there. I have never played this game, but I know the studio. It was those who made the Marginal game called Air, I think it was called. I never completed that Marginal game, but if from what I have played of it, it was really nice Marginal game, and this should be based on the same kind of work, just called something else. I cannot remember. Everything has an end, Wayne, Marginal. So let's see how it is. Yeah.
Okay, jeg tror Tago han er gået stum.
Kan være han ikke er.
Han er, fordi han har lige haft gjort noget.
Kan være han sidder og taler med nogen. Wayne. Why is the loading button all the way out of the screen? What the fuck? I don't know what it says, but something is out. Something down here. What does that mean? continue or something like that. Falling from a white sky, small drops of water, raindrops. Small drops of water is usually raindrops. This sky has, for all this time, never once cleared. The sun during the day, the moon at night, neither had ever shown their faces. Yesterday, a few years before, it has always been raining, and surely tomorrow, the day after, a year later, it will also be raining. Something that will never stop, an endless rain. Stays Nana. It look kind of nice. I don't know which I will be talking about this, but because I talk about it every fucking Marginal game I've ever played, and I will probably always talk about it because it's one of the things that will irritate mostly about Marginal game. Now I'm playing 4K, so not 4K. I'm playing 2K if I should be exact. 44p. That's what I'm streaming, so you should be able to see the graphic detail a little better. For me, the resolution on games like this are way too low. I know they're made to be just some graphic art to give a better way to show what the developer art or whatever mean by what they're saying. Is normal when you read a book, it's all in your mind. You visual everything, but if you read a book with pictures, you don't have to visualize as much because pictures give you a hint of the different things. Like they say he's wearing a red coat, then in your mind you have a picture of a red coat, how you believe a red coat look like. But if the pictures shows a red coat, then you already know how the red coat look like. You don't have to visualize it, and that is the thing with visual novel games. They help you to visualize it the way the author or the writer or whatever wanted to visualize it.
Der kom det ikke i. Nej, det var Olli.
The problem is, I feel like the resolution are way too low. I know it's made to run on every game, on every system. Marginal game you can run on this most shitty computer ever because of what they have, but I just feel like they need more kind of steps, like so we have a graphic design, so we have high, low, medium, shitty, if that's what you want, but give the people like me that really like to look at the art a chance to look at the art in really detail, because this one is not higher than 700p as max in graphic. You can say it's more because it fills the whole screen, so in principle is more, but the detail is way too little. DP, I think it's called what, DP, DBS, DP, whatever. Pixels count in the picture, so even if the high resolution, it just make the picture more blurry than if it was in a low resolution, where it will be more sharp, but then you also have a smaller screen. So I want to see Marginal game with high color pixels, and I have two I know of at least on my list that are really good. They're some of the best Marginal game I have ever played, and they even have 18 content if you want it. You can unlock. They have really high pixel weight. They have really high coloring. They have a lot of coloring. They have voiceovers. They even has some background effect, but not much. But still a lot more than most Marginal game. They just so good. That game I would not mind buying 4 times over again for the price. I think it's not that much.
So it's
I
about...
really like that game.
Det var da på de.
I just
No,
believe
det er
all
amazing.
Visual Novel games did the same thing.
Jeg var bare ved løbe tom for strøm på et
I need
tidspunkt.
to
Så var jeg
turn
på vej
down
ned
a
og
little for
fylde
Discord.
op, så blev der bare lige pludselig fyldt op. Så sidder jeg og snakker til dig, og der kommer ingen reaktion fra dig.
Nej, det var fordi, jeg bare lige skyndte mig at fylde op, inden jeg rendte på WC.
I need to be a little lower. I wasn't particularly cold. The water only came up to my ankles or knees. Wrong button. So there was no chance of drowning. Even if you drowned, you wouldn't die from it. What?
Lille dumt spørgsmål. Hvordan havde du tænkt dig for jernproduktion?
Even if you drowned, you wouldn't die from it? How is that even possible? How can you drown and not die from it? You know you get drowned in a fucking cup of coffee, right? Of cup of fucking water. In a shot glass of water, you can fucking drown. You don't need to have much water to drown. You just need to get it down in the wrong throat, and you cannot get air out as water go in. So you get water in the lungs, and you drown from that. But that don't make any sense, because if you drowned, you're dead. If you did, you did die from it. So if you drowned, then you're dead. So you cannot say you couldn't die from drowning. So you mean if you even got underwater, you will not die from it, or fall in the water when you were drowning, but it's not true, because you couldn't drown from it. You just need to land with the face down, then you could drown in a fucking puddle of water. And this flow, there wasn't a place where it started, nor was the shore down river. In all direction, it was all horizon. It was river with no end. My aim was far down river. My destination was there. Before getting to that place will take many years, but now I could reach it in an instant. Soon I reached my destination. What is that? A hole in the ground where all the water goes down? In the middle of the river, a large pit opened, making a roaring sound. It swallowed the thing that had wandered into this world. Most likely was there to return thing to the real world. I think this place was the exit for this world. I have no proof. Sadly, there was no way to find out, and I had long lost my will to try. However, only this place was. It was the one place in this world that connected to the outside world. That sounded really good That was Japanese. That one thing I could hear for sure. That was Japanese. And that sounded really good. In fact, I like when they use voiceovers in the games, original games, and also like the sound effect of the rain in the background. Really make it really nice, and you can see the rain going down, even though it's just I think it's a GIF, but still it will make a lot more. More to the game. That person, he seemed to be doing well. Visible fatally within the hole was the image of that person. It seemed that he had lost his memory of this place and had returned to his daily life without trouble. Even if he were to forget about me. To me, he was the only proof of my existence. I could live in the real world much better than living only tears. Just like this endless rain. Let this memory be my nourishment for eternity? Whatever. Entirety? I think they said entirety. Monday. Prolog.
Løfteren, den skal kunne...
Burning sunlight and the voice of Chikel. Oh my god, I hate that sound. Please kill it. I hate the sound of Chikels. Thank you. Even though it was nearly morning, the sky after the end of the rainy season was almost checkily clear. Today, Monday, the time was 5:74 p.m. and 20 seconds. The beginning of most depressing days of the week. I had long hated Monday and they remain unchanged even after becoming a working adult. That was why every Monday I went to the office earlier than everyone else every week. I do that every day. Does that mean I hate every day? Because I go to work early every day. Inside this swinging train car, as it started getting hot, I headed to the office on the first train of the day. Even though it was before 6, it was already seemed like it was going to be another midsummer day, going against my feeling. Getting off the train and walking along the typical station front street for 5 minutes as soon I could see a mixed-use building. When I arrived, I got in the radio. The company I work for is one on the fourth floor. As the heavy door closes, I pressed the button for my destination. I pressed the button on the 7th floor. That's the top floor. Yeah, that's top floor. My destination wasn't the fourth floor of my workplace, but the highest floor. Ding! A strong wind blew on the bare rooftop. Yeah, I like that about Japan. I don't know if any other country have this, but since I have followed a lot of anime and stuff like that, I have seen this a lot, and I love a lot of buildings, especially school buildings and office buildings. You can get on the roof, and the roof is fenced off, where you can look over the whole city. And I think it will really cool. I wish more building had that, because I would love to go to the roof at my office, my workplace, just to chill in the summer when I have what's it called? Have a break. I can go out back and I go out front, but I don't want that. I want to go to a silent place where I can just be alone for half an hour in my break in the sunny weather. But yeah, whatever. The morning air was a bit chilling. On the other side of the high stationary fence was a perfectly clear summer sky from the end of the raining season. Despite it being early morning, I was soaked in sweat. Well, shall we go? Saying that to myself, I started walking toward the edge of the roof. The rain, that's right, no matter how much you ran, jump or roll here, you wouldn't ever fall off the roof. You could call it a safe zone. A fence that prevented falling, prevented suicide, devoted itself to defending against that, saying I wouldn't let you die. However, as if defying that fence serve, I put my hand on the metal wiring and climbed. Yeah, we climbed that. I finished climbing that fence, accompanied by its rattling sound, and I put my feet on the mere 30 centimeter worth of space on the other side. Obviously, that meant there was nothing in my way. At this point, I was no longer within the safe zone. Forget about running. If I so much as lost my balance slightly, I would easily fall to the ground. If I jump from here, I'll probably, no, I'll definitely die. falling from the 7th floor is for only natural to die. Not naturally, because I heard someone survive a fall. I don't know if it was from a skyscraper, but because there was an upwind when he jumped, the upwind took so much of his speed down that he survived it. He was what's called visible, but he survived. So just falling from a 7th floor doesn't necessarily mean you will die, unless there's nothing there to prevent you from it. But sometimes there is like an upwind or something like that, and if you are spread out enough, that can take so much of the speed down that you're not gonna die, or if you are gonna sit, then it's just at the edge. So if you're gonna jump over a fence, don't jump with your stomach down, stomach with your head down or your feet down, something, so you are like like an arrow going down or something like that. You get so much more speed. Then if you jump out with your stomach down, then that will take off some of the momentum. I think they call it momentum. Is that true? Because of the upwind. Oh, what the fuck? Can I get out of that? Thank you. Anyone who could survive that could only be counted as lucky. I will not say as lucky, because if you survive, you could at least be dead, because you will be visible. You cannot walk. You cannot speak. You may have broken every bones in your body, and worse than that.
Now go back to work.
Sadly, my luck was only that of an average person. I would say you'd be more lucky if you did not survive. So well, it was almost certainly I'll die. Just one more step, simply stepping forward. Just that, everything will end. The job I hated, the depressing Monday, I'll be free of them. But I couldn't do it. The reason being, it wasn't as if I wanted to die. Then I should turn right around and return to the safety within the fin, right? But there too was hesitation, because even though I did not want to die, I also did not want to live. I know that's feeling way too good. That was too much. You're in a pitch between you don't want to live because you hated everything about your life and everything about around you, but you don't want to die because if you died, people around you may be sad, and you don't want that. Also, if you died, everything you have done up to this point would be just a waste, and every fight you've been fighting will be just a waste. So why should you have begun fighting if you ended up here? So in a past where you say, do I really wanna give up everything I have fight for up to now, and say everything was just a waste of fucking time, and get it over with and make everybody around you sad? Or you say I keep fighting because I have fight up to now, so I should just keep fighting, and even though you hate everyone and everything around you, you just do it anyway because you have convinced yourself that that's a better option than the other. And it's really, really hard, because it's just so easy to just take that one step and everything will be over. But at the same time, it's really easy to just do nothing and just following the flow and ignore everything around you and hate everything around you. So this, I don't know. It's one of those what you call decision there is no really right answer to. I won't it be wrong to say they were the same, to want to die and not want to die. They are the same. It's just two different outcomes, but they are the same. And I also need to turn out for new to person.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Oh, hi, Jesus Christ.
Hey, det er ikke alle, der er skarpe.
Nej,
Så nu.
det er jeg så lige...
They were not the same. Similar, but not equal. Isn't that because if you choose to jump, you are taking this decision to not fight anymore.
Hvorfor det er meningen, at jeg ikke kan se andre end mig selv?
Nå, det er fordi, jeg ikke kan tage på kameraet.
Du er bare et spørgsmål.
Jamen, vi sidder på
Så.
computer lige nu, jo.
Nej, okay, undskyld.
Jeg kan da bare gå på mobilen. Det skal da ikke være det. Så der er bare...
Jeg har ikke sat mit kamera til.
Jeg har ikke noget kamera.
Jeg har et, men det er den samme som min mobil bruger til ladning, så jeg ligger og skifter imellem. Det er de der mini USB-C-port, eller fandt de hedder.
Og ja, Kasper, jeg kan mærke, du gik ud af og minimerede serveren, mand.
Even if I were to try survive living, I haven't yet lived long enough to want to die. I wasn't simply that they are mostly painful thing, sad thing, or living something same with this. You know what? I'm gonna play for 5 minutes, 5 minutes more. It was more like a test to see. Like I said, it's been a long time playing with no game, but I would get. I may gonna take it slowly because I know I'm gonna kill myself if I just gonna do this for over and over again. While I was doing things were still fine, even if there was a bad thing, painful thing, I could see what it cause. No matter how much it bothered me, I knew the case. Just something about overcoming. You know what? I cannot just. I need to save here because those talk is getting too provocating. Skip force forward settings, autoplay, screen settings, F for files. Case of reason where I think many from the run. F9 for